Hello, welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today we are reviewing from the Jada toy line the Ultra Street Fighter 2 figures, the final challengers, and this time we got Chun-Li. We have reviewed Ryu just a little while ago, and all you know, I'm going to pick up the whole entire series of these guys because if you watch that one, you know I'm a massive fan of the Street Fighter line, so these figures look fantastic, especially in the 6-inch range and affordable as well. So yeah, looking pretty cool. I really love the packaging here. We've got Chun-Li down here. It's done in exactly the same as the Ryu one. It's just a case it all looks like an old arcade cabinet on the side. Inside there we've got some alternative hands. We've got a stand. We've got her powers as well down here. Looks like the sort of like 100 kick, and then we've got 2 alternative heads as well. So looking pretty cool. On the side here it just represents the sort of like old arcade cabinet. Around on the back we have the 3 challengers that are entering this one. So we have got Fei Long on the way as well, and then down here we have the player select screen, which is all the other figures that will be coming out in the line. And on this side, just more of the same with a little bit of a bio of Chun-Li down here. So I guess without further ado, let's crack this bad girl open. So here she is out of the box and still in a blister pack, and what I love about these, they come with a little background, so if you wanted to use these as a little stand for the actual characters, you can do so. It does look a little bit poor underneath because it is just a cardboard cutout, but yeah, I really do like these kind of extra little stages on there, so I think I will be keeping those. But yeah, looking at Chun-Li, we just get her out for our first impressions, and I'm loving the outfit on this one. She looks really cool. She was actually slightly delayed compared to the other 2, Fei Long and Ryu. But over in the UK, lo and behold, they all come out at the same time because we got these quite late, to be honest with you. She's got a couple of tabs that's holding her in, so just cut that one out. And yeah, so I'm hoping she's got really good articulation like Ryu had. So, but already feeling the actual figure as well. Feels really, really good. She's looking great as well, and she's got her thick thighs that Chun-Li's known for. So we're going to go away, take some pictures, and we'll see you in a mo. Back, we've been away, we've taken her pictures, and what can I say about this lovely lady? Well, probably one of my first ever crushes on screen, that is for sure, and she has been replicated very well by Jada for this line. She's a fantastic figure, absolutely great, definitely worth the money. These guys are literally nailing it, and I know I'm saying it, I don't get sponsored by them, but I think they're fantastic figures, that is for sure. So she only comes with a few accessories here, and as you can see, we've got like a sort of like a lightning kick or 100 kick kind of sort of movement there on a little stand. We've got some extra hands, and we've got an extra head here. So taking a look at these hands first of all, so she's got a punching hand, which she comes with 2 of these, one of them which are both on the figure. So we got the punching hand there, just normal kind of like flesh colored punch, you know, nothing sort of going off on there, no sort of amazing details either. They're on the hinge and easy peg system as well. And then this one comes with a kind of a slapping hand, or a kind of like sort of slap hand, punch hand, kind of sort of like pose hand as well, whatever you would like to do. So she comes with 2 of these as well. I feel like sometimes posing her around, I kind of want like an open gestured hand, so she's not so sort of rigid in this or this kind of sort of way. I kind of want a sort of like an open sort of hand like that, so when she's kicking, it's not all kind of, just looks a little bit more relaxed in a way. But that's a little nitpick there. The other accessory she comes with, so she comes with a plain head, kind of just sort of like stoic kind of looking here. Really nice sort of paint work on there. Let's bring the light in a little bit so you can see it. Not looking too bad. You can see that she's got a bit of eye shadow on there, a little bit of pink around on the side of the eyes as well. I've seen a few people sort of moan about it, but I don't think it's actually generally that bad on there. And she's got a nice little buns on the top of her head. These don't rotate, unfortunately. They're kind of just sort of stuck in on there, and I think if you manipulate them a little bit too much, they may even pop off and snap. You got the little yellow lines around here and the little yellow details on the end of the bun parts down there. So yeah, looking really good. And you see her little earrings as well. So really, really nice head sculpt. The other head sculpt for me though, really works. I love this kind of sort of like shouting sort of pose kind of thing. You can see the hair as well is slightly different to the other one. So this is just more sort of plain standing, when this one's got like a little bit of action to it, and the face on this one looks fantastic. I love it. I love that kind of sort of like movement, because as soon as you lift up that leg and stuff like that, and she's fighting, just moving it down like that, downwards, she looks great. Just, it looks like an attack pose. If you just had this sort of just standing there, it just wouldn't give off the same effect on there. So yeah, really like this one, and that's why I've left it on here. The other sort of accessory she comes with, so obviously we've got that stand, and that just plugs in at the bottom there, so you can see as it's translucent and it pops through, and then you can pop a leg into any which one of these that you do like, and you can actually move it down if you want it a bit lower, if you want it up as well, and it's really kind of durable as well. It actually stands up really well, unlike the Hasbro that we got with the Chun-Li Power Ranger one. So this was the Power Ranger one that come with Chun-Li, and it's just so high. Just to get her up there, I mean, you have to pull it into this one up here for a leg. So just comparing the size on these ones as well, so you really got to get her up there. If you want her to use this one, she can do so. You can put her feet into that one there, but it doesn't move around, and it's on that kind of stand, which always seems to just pop off so easily. So this one is definitely an upgrade to those, and you could just pop that one into any of these ones if you want her to move. It's not as dramatic as the other one, but this one, to me, is just a lot more easier to use compared to the Hasbro one there. So yeah, pretty cool, nice looking. This one doesn't feel tacky as well, like Fei Long's kind of like fire thing. This is all fine. It's just made of a gummy plastic, like rubber, and yeah, then there's no paintwork on it to make it feel like it's gonna stick to any hairs or anything on there. So yeah, pretty cool. And with that, we can actually go into the actual figure itself and her articulation, and boy, does she really work for this articulation. It's really cool. So head-wise, we've got a bit of lean to there, got a bit of tilt. She can turn left and right. We've got lower neck movement down there and upper neck movement, and you can really put her down, looking down as well, and she can really look up as well. So if you want to do a jumping kind of knee kick coming down, you can get away with that as well, with that head, and you can tilt it a little bit more to bring in that kind of sort of like movement as well. Full rotation around at the upper arm. Unfortunately, there's no butterfly joints there, but I haven't really come across it that I really need them for this figure, because her arms can come right inwards because she's a little bit skinnier than the rest. But yeah, it would have been nice just for a little bit of movement there. Arms can come up this far. Then we've got rotation as well at this part here. No, it's underneath that part. I actually thought that bit was rotate, but it's not. It's the actual arm that rotates inside the cuff there. And then arms have got a double elbow joint, pinless as well. Rotation around at the wrist, and it's also on a hinge. And then for diaphragm wise, we've got left and right just underneath the bust there. And then she can crunch a little bit and go back a little bit more. And then with the next part down, which is right at the waist on her ball joint, she can go right back and she can go right forward as well. We've got a nice lot of tilt on there as well, and then we've got full rotation around on this part. Leg wise, they can come right up to this far. Like, there's literally no movement because like the thigh cut is really high, so you can get those kicks really high up. Back wise as well, really good, and so her bum's been cut just in the right place as well, not like Marvel Legends where you can't get the female legs that way, and legs can come up this way, so you can get a lovely spinning bird kick. And then we've got rotation at the upper thigh there. We have got a knee joint as well, double knee, and then we've got rotation at the boot here, and then we've got the rocker and the pivot at the ankle. So all in all, fantastic articulation, really nice looking, really good figure as well. And with that, we can get into her kind of sculpt work on this. So as I said about this face already, I really like it. I really like it that the mouth as well is like hollow. You can go all the way inside there and see that with her teeth and all that on show as well. It's not just sort of sculpted kind of paintwork on the face there. It's all sculpted in. Got the earrings, got the eye work, and that hair, as I said, looks really nice. And then down on the dress as well, you can see it's actually got a texture all the way through, so you can actually feel that as you're holding the figure. And the line work on these sort of like yellow emblems all over her dress as well is really nicely done. No colour bleed or anything, just a few little mishaps around on the sides there, but nothing over drastic on there. And then we got the nice little white sort of belt part around on the inside. And I will say it as well, not like Marvel Legends, these actually have given a decent bust as well. You'll find that most toy places as well are kind of shy away from all that as well, you know, because it hinders Too Rude, but they haven't. They got the right balance on there for sure. And then down on the arms, she's got like the little cuff parts on here with the silver kind of spikes all over, and then down on the rest of her dress hanging down. And this is made of that soft kind of vinyl that Ryu's gi was made of as well, so it doesn't get in the way at all. I kind of wish it had a little bit of weight to it, so if when you were doing kicks it kind of hangs down like this way a little bit, so it does look a little bit rigid when you are making those sort of like attack kind of photos. But I like it that it is really soft in those ways. And then down on the boots, I feel like there could be some little, not black wash, but just kind of some line work down here, just to sort of give off those shoelaces and depth down there. They do look a little bit, kind of a bit bony-fied and a bit plain looking compared to the rest of the figure. And obviously we've got these sort of nice leggings that she has on in a nice colour brown there. So yeah, all in all, a really good, nice looking figure, and definitely a must buy if you are a Street Fighter fan. And then also we can just bring in some other figures on the side here. So we have got the Power Ranger Chun-Li as well. For the head wise, if you ever wanted to sort of like do a custom or something and take off the helmet on this one, the ball joint is huge. The heads don't fit, unfortunately, without a bit of modification going on inside there. But I feel, you know, if let's kind of get it on the camera, you know, if you wanted to do that, I think the head is the right size for her, so she does look pretty cool. If you wanted to go down that route, you could do so. But yeah, so it's kind of nice to have two Chun-Lis on the side here, like so. I kind of wish, like, it's these kind of hands that I wish she kind of had as well, rather than just those ones there. And then we can bring in some other sort of figures as well from the franchises, other females as well. So we've got Ahsoka here from the Black series, and wow, what a series we're having as well at the moment with Ahsoka. She's really cool. Can't wait for the next episode. And then also coming to the channel very soon, we have got the Marvel Legends Black Widow. I know she's been out for a little while, but I decided to wait to do hers. So yeah, she falls right in line with other Black series and other 6-inch figures there. So fantastic kind of jobs there on Jada's point. So yeah, I think all in all, I think the actual figure itself, I still feel like I kind of gave Fei Long a silver, and I feel like this one is a gold. Actually, I'm going to give a gold stamp for this figure because I think she's fantastic in my opinion. And then with that, we can actually bring this to a close. So don't forget, you can subscribe, you can ding the bell, you can follow me on Instagram, you can join the channel for 99p or 99 cents from wherever you are from in the world. And until next time, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye!